It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. G-Man Grant gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Arauz. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series.
Jonathan Arauz.
Now the pitch.
Ball upstairs.
Count even now at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Digging in now, Johnny Pereda. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
Number 39, Johnny Pereda.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah.
And a curveball in for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Burns leads off second with nobody out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch.
To the plate now, Eric Abe, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 on its way.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Osinski. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially.
So digging in now, Hudson Potts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Thunder are on top, 5-0. Ready for another chance? Eric Abe. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Eric Abe.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Trenton leads this one 5-1. Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. G-Man Grant will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gerard Encarnacion. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Encarnacion.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Grant is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, number 5.
Stepping in now, Brett Beatty.
Beatty.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1. Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, number 24, Jacob Zanin.
In now, Jacob Zanin. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Just missing here, 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And another foul ball. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Ryan Cordell, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Shervian Newton. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Patrick Mazeika. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a slow curveball in there for strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing safe.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Brett Beatty. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Jacob Zanin.
The left fielder.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Francisco Alvarez.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Now batting, the center fielder.
To the plate now, Ryan Cordell, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes strike 2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ryan Cordell is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Into the box now, Mikey Erickson. Fouled away. Erickson, only 20 years old. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. 2 out, nobody on. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Beatty. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Nope.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
The 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Stepping into the box, Mikey Erickson. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Thunder, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For Binghamton, no runs on no hits, 1 error. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.